Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Keyboard Warriors, our first session back after the bank holiday and our first Keyboard Warriors of the week. So every Monday and Thursday, 12:30, we have this quick 15-minute session just to loosen out any aching muscles, stiff joints, and to prevent any sort of future issues developing from working from home for prolonged periods. So all you'll need is a chair, yourself, and enough space around you just to take your arms out to the side and above, and to be able to stand to the side of your chair for the second half of the exercises. Don't need any equipment, and you can be wearing whatever you like for this workout. Do be careful if your chair's on wheels. Some of the exercises, just make sure you're planted nice and securely on the chair. And if you have got any handles, arms at the side, you might just need to take your arms a little higher for those exercises. So we're going to start with a nice big deep breath in, breathing in through the nose. Raise your shoulders as you breathe in. And just hold there, and then slowly exhaling through the mouth. Going to take 3 more of those. Breathing in, raise the shoulders. And exhale. Take 2 more breaths in. And breathing out. 1 more in breath. And exhale. And then just take a nice big roll of the shoulders back. Just start to undo any of that tightness and tension, focusing on the computer, telephone, laptop. Roll the shoulders back. Start to increase the size of the movement, so bring your elbows up to the side. Really feel the shoulder blades start to move behind you. And start to raise the arms up. So you're sitting up nice and tall all the way through these exercises. And then we're going to reverse and come back the other way, gradually winding the movement down to a smaller rotation. Down we go. Until it's just the shoulders coming forward. Final roll, and then hands by the side, just roll the hands around at the wrist. And then change direction. We're just going to give a bit of attention to the fingers and the hands to start with, just by flexing the wrist. Take the hands backwards and forwards. And then just gently pull in on each finger, just a little gentle tug. Don't try and yank the finger out from your hand, just gentle little tug. And the same on the other hand, just pulling them out. And then placing the palms of the hands together, squeeze in, feel the elbows come up and the chest muscles engage. And release. Take 2 more of these, so press the hands in and release. And the final one. And then just relax the arms down by the side, give them a gentle shake. And then we're going to take the head side to side. And then gently forward and back. So still sitting up nice and tall. Don't strain the neck by over moving. Just bring the head gently forward, gently back. And then bring your hands up, place them at the back of your head. You can either lace the fingers or just place them over one another. And you're gently going to press your hands into your head into your hands, and feel that stretch through the back of the shoulders and through the neck. Nice, powerful stretch. And ease it off. Let the shoulders come, the elbows come forward. Take a breath in. As you breathe out again, press head to hand, hand to head. Curl it round. Final one, breathe in. As you breathe out, press. And then as you relax, really curl all the way down this time. Bring your elbows in. Bring your elbows down towards your knees. And then let yourself come as far forward as you feel comfortable and relax your arms down. Again, taking the head gently side to side. And then work your way back up. You can use your legs to climb all the way back up. And then place one hand palm of the hand on the side of the head, just above your ear. And again, we're just applying a bit of pressure from the inside of the hand to the side of the head. And then ease it off, just to get the stretch to the side of the neck. And ease it off. And one more. Take that hand up overhead and reach over. And with that same arm, scoop around, hold onto your chair if you need to, come all the way around, back up, over, and again, press head to hand to head, and release. One more, and then lower that hand down. So you're going to bring the other hand up, reach up and over, and press against the side of the head, just above the temple, and release, and press again, and release, and then reach up tall, and palm away, reach, and then take a scoop around, all the way around, back up, place your inside of your palm against the side of your head, and release, and then bring the arms to the side, just shake the arms out. Shuffle just slightly forward to the front of your chair, make sure you're still sitting securely on it, but we're just going to raise alternate knees, keeping them nice and straight. And then speed it up. Just waking the legs up a little bit. And on the next one, extend the leg out in front of you. So just straightening the leg, toes towards you. Just nice and gently as you tap your foot down. Last one to each leg. And then we're going to take them out to the side. So one at a time, just tap the leg out. Again, still sitting up nice and tall on the chair. If it helps, hold on to the chair at the side and it will keep your shoulders back and head in between the shoulders. Last one to each side. So staying where you are on the chair, bring the hands up. So you've got forearms together and the elbows are up at shoulder height, but without the shoulders raising up. Ball the hands into fists and take the arms wide and bring them together. And gradually start to squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, opening at the arms that bit further. You can imagine you've got a band between your hands that you're extending, squeezing, opening up the chest. So you feel a stretch across here and a squeeze at the back as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just take one more. And then bring the hands out to the side, keeping everything facing forward apart from the upper part of the body, twist at the waist. And to the center. Then we're going to go a little bit faster on that movement. So no stopping in the middle, just swinging all the way around. Keeping those shoulders relaxed all the time, making sure shoulders aren't being worn like earrings. Nice gap between bottom of the ears and the top of the shoulders. And relax your arms down. And then bring the arm across the front of your body and just press it in towards you. Sitting up nice and tall throughout. And the other one, bring it around and across. And then just take the arms both sides. Bend the elbows and just take one arm at a time, almost like you're running, seated in your chair. Feel the isolation of all these muscles, shoulder joint as it moves backwards and forwards. Start to bring the arms up that bit higher. Elbow behind. Fist balled up over the head. And then again, relaxing by the side. And then you're going to come back to this pec deck position. So in this position, take your arms apart, and then you're going to bring them up and down from there. Again, imagining you've got a band might help. Just imagine you've got a band that you're pulling down on. Keeping the arms just slightly behind the center line of the body and squeezing the shoulder blades as you come down. Just take two more here. Then we're going to come up standing. Give the arms a shake out. So to give the arms a little bit of a rest, going to bring the knees up to start with. You can use the chair for support if you need to. If not, just raise the knees one at a time. trying to bring it as close up to your chest as you can, but without falling forward to do so. And then taking the leg across the body, so take it side to side. So just twist at the waist as the legs go side to side, back to centre. Last one to each leg. And then we're just going to go to some side bends. So making sure your head's nicely in between your shoulders, haven't got the chin jutting forwards, hands by the side, and just sliding down. Alternate sides. You'll find as the body warms up, you might just get that little bit further down. As you reach, just reaching the fingertips down the side of your thigh, past your knee. One more to each side. And then just make sure your chair's not in the way. We're going to take the arms up again and twist. So twist into the side, centre, side and centre. Take two more to each side, and then we'll speed it up slightly. So missing out that stop in the middle. So now just swinging side to side, hips stay facing forward. All the rotations coming through the middle of the body. Lovely job. And just shake the arms and legs out. Use the chair if you need to for some support. And then we're going to come up for calf raise and down. Up onto the toes and down. If you want to do it without the chair, but you feel worried about the balance, just take your feet that bit further apart. Bring about hip width is ideal. If you want the extra balance challenge, bring them a bit closer together. And then depending where you want them for this, we're going to speed it up and down. Really get those calf muscles woken up from working. And then one at a time, rolling up onto the toes. And then if you place the hands at the small of your back, soft knees, bottom tucked under, and open up the chest. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. And then reverse that movement, bring it round. Hands at the front, pull the hands away from the body. And reverse. And take it forward. And then you might find it useful to use the chair for this one, if you want a bit of extra balance. If not, just take one foot behind the other. Bend the knee at the front. Don't worry about taking too big a step. You can make a much smaller step if you want to. And you're pressing the back heel towards the floor to feel the stretch in your calf. The chair's just there for security if you need it. Standing up nice and tall. From this position, we're just going to bob down very slightly, just a few centimetres up and down, bringing the back heel off the floor. Again, the chair's there if you need it. And then press that heel back down. Stretch the calf out and change legs. So take the other heel behind you. Front knees bent, posture's nice and upright. Looking straight ahead, press the back heel down. And then just gently up and down. Bend and straighten the back leg and the front. And then drive that back heel into the ground. Feel the stretch through the calf. And then if you bring both legs a bit closer, feet wider this time, wider than hip width, hands on the chair, and just take your hips back. So rather than just bending over, really shoot the hips back behind you. So think of them moving from where you are to about a foot behind, and then let your head relax down between your forearms. Feel the stretch through the back of your thighs and the hamstrings. And if you feel comfortable doing so, take your hands further down the chair And extend that stretch so you feel it through the back as well, and potentially lower back, lumbar area. Walk your hands back up the chair. Stand up tall. And then come back down. Start with the first bit of the back stretch, so part way down. And if you're happy to, come a bit lower. And then walking your way back up. Just grab hold of one hand, one wrist with the other hand. Raise it up tall and just gently pull over to one side. Change hands over to the other side. And then bring the hands up, so palms down, fingers up towards the ceiling. Stretch up tall. Big deep breath in and exhale. Well done, guys. Great to have you with us to start the week. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, 12:30, for another stretch up and loosen out. Take care.